Well, hi there. Welcome to the second match of the 2025 Alabama High Q season. I'm Lenise Lagan, your quiz master. Today's match will feature students from SATSUMA, St. Paul's, and Barton Academy.
Let's begin the competition. We always start the question off with current events, and that will begin with the home team. Give the name of Taylor Swift's record-smashing concert tour.
The Eras Tour?
Correct. St. Paul's. Give the name of the company which designs the computer chips powering many AI systems. Eight seconds.
Intel.
Incorrect.
NVIDIA.
Correct. Barton Academy. Give the name of the United Nations climate talks held in Azerbaijan in 2024.
Geneva?
Incorrect. 5 seconds. 2. Satsuma?
COP29?
Correct.
I don't know what she was asking.
On to American history now. General Lewis Cass, a veteran of the war in 1812, was the reputed father of this doctrine, which stated that the independent people of a territory, under the general principles of the Constitution, should themselves determine the statutes of slavery. Give the name of this doctrine, Satsuma.
Popular sovereignty.
Correct. St. Paul's, your question. In 1845, a new academy was established by Navy Secretary and historian George Bancroft. Give the name of the city where this academy still stands.
Annapolis.
Correct. Barton, your question. This amendment, approved by Congress in 1866 and ratified in 1868, among other things, conferred civil rights, including citizenship, and reduced proportionately the representation of a state in Congress and in the Electoral College if it denied blacks the ballot. Give the number of this amendment.
13th?
Incorrect.
14th?
Correct. Moving now to biology, Satsuma. Prokaryotic cells may inherit small, self-replicating loops of extra DNA that contain only a few complete genes. Name the structures that may be transferred to other cells during the process of conjugation.
Bacteriophage?
Incorrect. 7 seconds.
RNA?
Incorrect.
Ribosome?
Incorrect. One more. Okay.
Chromatids?
Incorrect. St. Paul's, would you like to try? No, the correct answer is plasmids. St. Paul's, your question. Name the group of non-cellular agents that specifically infect bacterial cells and were used in early experiments to determine the function of DNA.
Virus.
Incorrect. 5 seconds.
Bacteriophage.
Correct. Barton, your question. Identify a disease like tuberculosis is present often but not spread far in a population.
Influenza,
Incorrect.
Pneumonia?
Incorrect.
cholera,
Incorrect. One more try. Three seconds.
the common cold,
Incorrect. Satsuma?
Epidemic?
Correct. Okay, so the next question is a toss-up. That means only one answer per team with 15 seconds on the clock. Everyone have your finger ready on the buzzer? I will read the question now. The Art Ross Trophy is awarded to the National Hockey League player who leads the league in points at the end of a regular season. Since 2001, only 5 players have won the award more than once, and only 2 players under 21 have won the trophy. Give the last name of the Edmonton player who won the 2023 for the 5th overall time.
McDavid.
Correct.
I was going to say McDavid.
Okay, literature now. Satsuma. In the short story titled The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkins Gilman, in an attempt to regain her health, the narrator is temporarily staying at a rental home with her husband. While there, she has to take lots of tonics and things. Give the 2-word name of the specific type of oil she's required to take for her health.
Phosphate.
Incorrect?
Cough syrup.
Wrong. 5 seconds, 2 guesses.
Phosphate syrup.
No. Yes?
Cod liver.
Correct. Barton. St. Paul's, your question. In the short story titled Peter Rugg, The Missing Man by William Austin, to other people, Peter Rugg always appeared to be lost and confused, a traveler. No matter where he was, give the name of the U.S. city in which Peter Rugg always asked directions.
Boston.
Correct? Hi, Barton. Your question now in literature. In the short story titled A White Heron by Sarah Orne Jewett, a young girl is staying with her grandmother to help her. Give the name of this girl.
Celie.
No.
Mary.
No.
Elizabeth.
No. One more try.
Jane.
Incorrect.
St. Paul's, you buzzed in early. You have to wait until the clock goes off. So you get an opportunity to answer.
Sylvia.
Correct. Now we're on to mathematics. Each team has 60 seconds to answer its own question. All 3 teams have a copy of a math question. Please do not pick up the envelopes until instructed. The first question will go to the home team. Now, everyone can open the yellow envelope. 5 people are painting over a dirty floor. The floor is 300 m squared. Each person can paint 5 m squared per hour. How many times will it take this group to paint the floor? Yes.
720 minutes.
Correct. St. Paul's. Go ahead and open the red envelope now. All teams may, but St. Paul, this is your question. 2 pears and 1 peach cost $5. 3 pears and 3 peaches cost $9. Find the cost of 1 pear and 5 peaches. "45 seconds.
$7.
Correct. Now everyone may open the blue envelope. Barton, this is your question. 3 consecutive even integers sum to 132. Find the value of 4 times the first, or lowest, of these integers. 40 seconds.
176.
Incorrect. Barton.
172.
No. Fifteen seconds. Two more tries.
166.
Incorrect.
168.
Correct. Okay, we are on to Shakespeare now. Satsuma, your question. In Act 2 of The Tempest, one of Alonso's counselors tried to distract the king from his grief by describing a plan for turning the island into an idealistic commonwealth with no magistrates and no poverty, no felony and no weapons, but leisure for all men and the innocent and pure women. Name this idealistic fantasizer.
Hope.
Incorrect.
Joy.
Incorrect.
Peace.
Incorrect. One more guess, 5 seconds.
Tranquillo.
Incorrect.
You buzzed in early, Barton.
Gonzalo.
Correct. St. Paul's, your question. In Act 2 of Henry IV, Part 1, Hotspur reviews another person's opinion of all the dangers inherent in the conspiracy to unseat King Henry. In what form did Hotspur receive these warnings?
A dream,
Incorrect.
a vision,
Incorrect.
a nightmare,
No. One more guess. But take your time.
Revelation.
Incorrect. Satsuma?
Omen.
Incorrect. Barton?
Epiphany.
Incorrect. The answer is a letter. Barton, your question. In Act 2 of The Taming of the Shrew, Katerina asks Bianca which of her suitors she prefers, but has assumed she already knows Bianca's choice. Name the suitor Katerina believes is the front runner.
Lucentio.
Correct. Satsuma, this is your question. Give the name of the sea which borders New Zealand to the west and New South Wales, Australia to the east. Seven seconds.
Shark Bay.
Incorrect.
Pacific.
Incorrect.
Atlantic.
Incorrect.
Tasman.
Correct. Barton. Okay. St. Paul's, your question. Located in the Torres Strait Islands, this small island north of Australia's Cape York Peninsula is named after a day of the week. Give the name of this island. Ten seconds.
Monday.
No. 5 seconds, 3 guesses.
Tuesday.
No.
Thursday.
Correct. Barton, your question. Victoria, Australia's largest national park, is located northeast of Melbourne and west of the border of New South Wales. Give the name of this park.
Uluru.
Incorrect. 5 seconds.
What? Bondi Reserve.
Incorrect. Satsuma?
Melbourne Park.
Incorrect.
the Outback,
Incorrect. The correct answer is Alpine National Park. Okay, so we have reached intermission.
Since 1950, New Horizons Credit Union has been serving its members throughout their lives, helping them along their journey, wherever the road may take them, offering solutions for the real world. Visit newhcu.org to learn more about New Horizons Credit Union.
We're in chemistry now. SATSUMA, this is your question. Kidney stones are an insoluble precipitate formed by the combination of an element and various organic compounds, notably oxalate. State the name of the element which is primarily found as part of a kidney stone. Ten seconds.
Carbon.
No. No.
Magnesium.
No. One more guess?
Zinc.
Incorrect. St. Paul's?
Calcium.
Correct. St. Paul's, your question now. In aqueous solution, acids and bases are characterized by their ability to donate or accept protons from water. Give the descriptive term which precedes the word base that would be used to describe the extent to which a compound, such as an amoeba, will extract a proton from a water molecule.
Alkaline.
Incorrect?
Basic.
Incorrect?
Ionic.
Incorrect?
Covalent.
Incorrect. Satsuma?
Precipitate.
Incorrect. Barton?
Hydrophilic.
Incorrect. Weak. Barton, your question. Entropy changes are associated with increases in temperature for a substance as well as phase changes. State the term for the type of entropy that generated when 1 mole of substance is promoted from the solid phase to the liquid phase.
Melt.
Incorrect. 5 seconds.
Phase change.
Incorrect. 2 more guesses. Satsuma.
Transform.
Incorrect. St. Paul?
Freezing.
Incorrect. Fusion. Fusion is the answer. Art history, Satsuma. Distinctively different artistic styles developed in 14th century Italy. Notably, in this state of Siena, an elegant, courtly styled flourished. Give the name of this described style.
Venetia.
Incorrect.
Mannerism.
Incorrect. St. Paul's.
Rococo.
Incorrect.
Impressionism.
The correct answer is International Gothic. St. Paul's, your question. Give the name of the ancient empire whose art and literature revival were a driving force during the Renaissance.
Greek.
Incorrect.
Roman.
Correct. Barton, your question. Interest in the classical past was linked to the rise of this philosophy, which emphasized the individual achievements of man in his life rather than the next. Give the name of this style of philosophy.
Humanism.
Correct. We have reached the team choice category now. Prior to the contest, each team selected a different subject. Only one answer per team is allowed. These questions are worth 4 points to the original team, 2 points on a bonus try by another team. SATSUMA is the home team, and your question is, in the 1840s, America was looking to annex Texas to the Union, and they were eyeing Mexico's northernmost province. War erupted between the United States and Mexico. Give the name of the province the U.S. was seeking.
Sonora,
Incorrect.
Chihuahua,
You only get one answer. Wait till the time is out, and then the other 2 teams can chime in.
Chihuahua.
Incorrect. St. Paul's?
California.
Correct. St. Paul's, your question now. Give the name of the port city, which is also the capital of Queensland, located on the East Coast.
Melbourne.
Incorrect. You have to wait till the clock runs out. Satsuma.
Brisbane.
Correct. Now on to the team choice for Barton, which would be Shakespeare. In Act 2 of Othello, storms have caused the ships from Venice to reach Cyprus separately. Name the character who commands the second ship to arrive.
Iago.
Correct. So now we have the literature toss-up. And this is an opportunity for anyone to buzz in, so have your fingers ready. Here's the question. In the short story titled A White Heron by Sarah Orne Jewett, one morning Sylvia climbed the highest tree in the area while searching for the white heron's nest. Give the specific name of the tall tree Sylvia transferred to from the white oak tree with one daring step.
A great pine.
A pine tree, that is correct. Okay, now we're on to physics. Satsuma. State the name given to the physical quantity that is responsible for causing changes to an object's motion.
Displacement.
Incorrect.
pressure,
Incorrect.
force,
Correct. St. Paul's, your question. State the name given to the opposition to electric current resulting from collisions between electrons and atoms present in a conductor. Ten seconds.
Ground.
Incorrect.
Static force.
Incorrect.
Electricity.
Correct. Barton, your question. State the name given to the force exerted on an object by a surface option which it is resting that is perpendicular to the surface.
Friction.
Incorrect.
Lift.
Incorrect. 5 seconds.
Drag.
Incorrect. One more guess.
Force.
Correct. Barton got that. American government. Satsuma. As of 2013, 3 women sit on the U.S. Supreme Court. Give the full name of the second woman appointed to the Supreme Court in 1993.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg,
Correct. St. Paul's. The First Amendment sets 2 guarantees of religious freedom. Give the name for the part of the First Amendment that guarantees to each person the right to believe whatever he or she chooses to believe in matters of religion.
Excise law.
Incorrect.
Religious sovereignty.
Incorrect. 3 seconds.
Freedom of religion.
Incorrect. Satsuma.
Free exercise clause.
Correct. Barton, your question. Give the term for a type of case in federal courts that involves some non-criminal matter, such as contract dispute or a claim of patent infringement.
Small claims court.
Incorrect.
Lawsuit.
Incorrect.
Misdemeanor.
Incorrect. One more guess. 1 second. Satsuma.
Civil.
Correct. Satsuma, world history is now the category. The question is, the Israelite king Solomon was the most powerful of all Israelite kings. Following his death, Jews in the northern part of the kingdom revolted, and by 922 BC, the kingdom was divided in two, with the northern kingdom called Israel. Give the name of the southern kingdom.
Judea.
Correct. St. Paul's, your question. Give the term often used for the Indus Valley civilization that arose along the Indus River, possibly as early as 7000 BC, and was characterized by sophisticated city planning.
Mohenjo-Daro.
Incorrect.
Sumer.
Incorrect. 5 seconds, 2 guesses.
Jericho.
Pardon?
Jericho.
Incorrect.
Mesopotamia.
What was your last answer?
Mesopotamia.
Incorrect. Satsuma?
Indus River Valley civilization.
Incorrect. Barton?
Sumatra.
Incorrect. Harappan civilization. Barton, your question. In Hinduism, by the process of rebirth, an individual soul or spirit is born again and again until perfect understanding of the relationship between Atman and Brahman. Give the name of this process of rebirth.
Reincarnation.
Correct. Okay, now we are at the mathematics toss-up. This is the last question for the contest. It is worth 4 points. 1 minute answer period, 1 answer per team. Signal in as soon as you can. Open the white envelopes. If cosine of theta equals 1/2 and theta is between 0 and 90 degrees, find sin of theta minus cosine of theta. Yes.
Square root of 3 minus 1 all over 2.
Good job.